Lihat dulu guys. Ya kita coba. Dua AMN. Lagi ini ya guys ya. Interval hell. Maklawang Sunan.
Ini masih mampu nggak?
Iya,
Sayang banget pakainya nanti.
iya.
Kenapa sih nggak?
Enak tanam.
Ayamnya sayang banget pakai.
Iya.
Sedih banget.
Itu abaikan suaranya guys ya guys ya. Coba kita cek lawannya. Denger, denger.
Oh,
Ini lagi oke kayaknya guys. Tetap semua. Kita coba formasi Yun. Yes.
Well, what a sight this is. The colour, the choreography, the camaraderie. The fans have pulled out all the stops to make this a monumental occasion. Well, the stage is set for a stirring showdown here. The supporters in great voice, and there's a real sense of anticipation in the air. Game on. So off we go then.
Well, this 4-4-2 formation is often used in the modern era defensively, but it used to be the gold standard of formations a generation or so ago, Peter, and it does allow the fullbacks to play a key role in attack.
Yeah, they offer most of the width, don't they?
Exactly. You want them to be high up the pitch so they can get themselves into the final third whenever possible. This will, of course, ask an awful lot of the centre halves and the central midfielders who need to drop into position and cover the spaces.
Now it's Hullet. Looking for the run. Hullet has a shot! It's a loose ball. That was superb goalkeeping.
Really anticipated that well, didn't he?
Guys, apa nih?
Paris Saint-Germain with the corner. They're first. And he's made sure that's not getting through. Twente have the chance to go the other way. When you think great defenders, you've got to think Cannavaro.
Yeah, well, they don't come much better or bigger in stature. His qualities are obvious, but his winning mentality and cool temperament are all part of a first-class package.
It's everything you want. Koundé. And it's Vitinha. This is Owen. Strokes it back.
He's got no choice here. He had to go backwards.
Anything noteworthy in the early part of the match, Jim?
Well, neither side has really grabbed the initiative, I would say. Both must have come in with a view of not making any early mistakes. So we're seeing some conservatism here.
He's a sharp little ball here. Rummenigge. The ball goes in. He's cut it out. It's an inviting looking ball, that. Saliba makes the interception. And that is as far as they're going to go. Perez turns back here, probably the best option. And it's a crossfield ball towards the other flank.
Oh, well spotted.
Still goalless.
Hello.
Vitinha. Vitinha with the cross. Oh, that was vital. Platini. Chance here to counter. Nicely weighted ball. And he's intervened well there. It looked as though that might lead to something quite promising, but it turned out that that was not the case. Has a look and place it forward. Great chance!
And he was there to get a vital touch. Perez clearly thought he had the beating of the keeper.
Like guys, like me.
Mohamed Salah plays it short. And it's Koundé.
No, setting.
Crossed in once more. We've seen that early. Used a certain sixth sense.
Well, they're clearly focusing on that right side.
He's having a shot! Baresi. Azar conjures time and space where few can. Passes short and sharp. Platini.
What's that?
Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him.
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
Well cut out, no margin for error there at all. Azar.
Yeah, they were looking for a counter-attack.
So,
No, he wasn't going to let him past.
ditobrok gitu
It's
nih.
Salah. Oh, that's a fine. It shapes the shot. Goal! Twente Inskene!
Ini guys, nggak tepat ini.
They forced the error and extracted the maximum punishment.
Look at the manager here, he's absolutely fuming and he has every right to be. You can't win football matches if you give the ball away like that.
So we have the first goal.
It's so often the case with goal scorers, little influence and all of a sudden, bang.
Cannavaro. Platini. Oh, such a clever touch. Threads one in. Big chance!
Nice.
It's there! And the lead lost no time at all!
Yeah, since going a goal down, they've dug in to produce a really fine spell, which for me deserved that
Ini guys,
equaliser.
memberikan guys.
That was fabulous. The most adept of touches, the smoothest of finishes.
Yeah, the touch before the finish is so often the critical part, and we've just seen an example.
Paris Saint-Germain grabbed the equaliser and we're all square.
Well, I'd happily watch this every week, Peter. This is exactly what you want from a big game.
And the shot!
Nice.
What a wonderful goal!
Yeah.
You don't keep those outs. He knew, he just knew.
Oh, what a hit, Peter. And there was nothing lucky about it, let me tell you. It was measured, it was simply inch perfect.
Number 13.
Kelas, mama kelas.
So we have a breakthrough. And that is going to be the final action of the first half. Oh, what a comeback. Certainly I didn't see that coming, nor I think did many in this crowd. And we are up to the break.
Oh, what a half. It's been pulsating and totally absorbing. We're actually headed for a potential classic if this carries on. This is insanely good.
Paris Saint-Germain are leading 2-1, but things are very much in the balance here.
And a quick announcement for the benefit of anybody who has found themselves a little lost today. Please look at the screen for information on how to find
Here we
your
go
way
again,
around
then.
the stadium.
Astagfirullah.
Substitution on the field.
Marquinhos.
17, Mohamed Salah.
There's the man who is effectively the team's security policy.
Coming on the field, number 19, Messi. Number 8, Eduardo Camavinga.
Back into the middle.
So,
Great defending, strong and determined. Rummenigge. Now he's got space here. That's been cut out, well played.
Well, I'm not quite sure he needed to hold up play quite as much as he did then. A couple of his teammates were very annoyed.
And here's Owen. Owen ploughing through the middle. He's gone down, but the referee just tells him to get back up again. Now looking to orchestrate a counter. Hazard. Oh, lovely feed. He is such a good mover. In once more. Chance!
it's
Surely! Goal! And he is just ripping it up.
Finally stir fry.
What a delicious finish. That is immaculate.
Well, I think he knew all he had to do was get it under control, and it was always going to end up in the back of the net thereafter.
Number 13,
And with that, the hat-trick is complete.
Well, he's made this game all about him. He's got a fantastic appetite for goals.
So the lead now is 2.
That has the feeling of a breath of fresh air, Peter, and now they can fill their lungs and just blow them away. Incentive set and incentive met. Now they've got to take it on another level.
Messi. Can he get it through? And he's picked it up out wide. He has found the way through. Goal kick. No, I stand corrected. It's a corner. Twente have their second corner now. Messi goes short. He gets big. Oh, nearly, but nearly is nothing.
Rummenigge certainly knows that he's missed a real chance there, but he can't dwell on that. He needs to pick himself up and move on.
Kita tangan semua guys.
Shin to shin, bicep to bicep, and he wins out. And here's Owen. Well, the movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time. Oh, good read.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Oi. Well feel.
Oh, he'd have done well to reach that. Bullet under intense pressure.
Well, they seem intent on marking him out of the game. They're certainly trying to wind him up in the process, Peter.
He's had it taken off him. Well, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined. Up Ji-sung. Ball is over the line.
Sampai situ store.
Baresi. Closing in on the last quarter of an hour. Now it's Platini. Oh, facing up to his adversary. This is a formidable matchup. Flings big header! Should
Astagfirullah.
have put that one away.
Tadinya
And this
dia lagi
really
kecil
must
kan.
be wondering how he hasn't put them 3 up. It was a very,
Buang kalau
very
ada
decent
pandainya
chance.
buang. Nggak tahu dah saya. Kiu.
And it's Perez. Rodri does well to get it back. Tries to play it through.
Boleh.
Paris Saint-Germain. Oh, big chance. Van
Nice.
Nistelrooy! Ruud Van Nistelrooy! A giant among strikers.
Tempat dia guys.
About as
Anis
smooth as it
Rai.
gets.
Rai. Trời.
And the
Waduh.
lead is extended still further.
Yeah, that's really well played, Peter. It's very, very simple. The ball through to him was just beautifully measured.
He's got 4. That is remarkable. It's starting to look like a done deal now. And the referee has shown him a yellow card.
Curang mainnya sih kalau dia kan. Dia kan menang. Oh,
Tries to pass it through. Van
Aduh.
Nistelrooy! Now it's Messi. Lovely pass, but can he get there? And that is expertly dealt with. Park Ji-sung. Great vision. Picked up and Van Nistelrooy! Relentless! Just relentless!
cetak 5 gol guys.
Just
Gacor.
cruising! They are cruising! And a trademark move ends with the inevitable classy finish.
Just when they thought they may be
Super
in one
Rams,
end,
Super
they end up
Rams,
sipping a
Super
goal at
Rams.
the other. And it's all due to wonderful
Yes,
counter-attacking. They hardly had time to even react. And there's only one word to describe that: clinical.
How many? Just how many?
Angkat dia guys.
Paris Saint-Germain are having a ball here. Ambitious ball here. Well, that had the makings of something quite promising, but it's fizzled out into nothing. Now it's Park Ji-sung. And that interception was
Added minutes has been
most
indicated.
necessary.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Park Ji-sung is one whose deliveries we all know about. Now, can they get him away? And this is Hullet. He slings it in. It's a mighty effort. It's run loose. Who's going to get there? And again. And Neuer has fallen kindly here.
Oh,
And he's missed it.
Substitutions taking place.
Paris Saint-Germain have turned to their bench and we're going to have a substitution.
I think you have to admire his willingness to keep plugging away, but the manager has done him a big favour, I think, by taking him off. You know, he was looking very, very leggy.
Ya, mesinnya udah.
Van Nistelrooy! Loose ball now, and there's a chase on to retrieve it. And that's that. Paris Saint-Germain have done it with iron, with pragmatism, the sort you expect from a team like this. Admirable, enjoyable, and look how they reacted to that initial
And a
setback.
quick reminder today,
Van
everybody, to
Nistelrooy,
make
very much the hero in this game. Well, after all of that, Jim, what are you thinking?
Well, the look on the manager's face says it all. He knows he set his attack up perfectly, and the players carried out his instructions to the letter, it would seem. Everything working very nicely.
Many thanks to Jim, and with that, it is a very good night to you.
Ini di mana? Di luar atau di mana?
Ya, dibuang.
Ada rekor terus.
Berorganisasi.
Apa? Sama pisang goreng 66. Kira makanan gimana? Bagi gue berarti sudah apa? Gimana terus? Kalau enggak nanti ayamnya bisa dijelasin ayamnya harus makan kita juga.
Dia makan semua.
Oh, ini mah kenapa sih? Oh. Coba.
Pasti guys. Bisa dibilang syaskan sih nah.
Ini ya, masih bang yang tidak bilang itu nggak apa. Anak-anak kalau suka buat,
Kasih kamu mana? Kita bilang.
ya,
Sibuk kan mau apa?
itu baru keluar ini udah segala. Empat. Kamu semangat, masih mau kan? Kalau enggak, Mas bisa jualkan ayam ini. Mungkin ayam pemanfaatan keluar. Kalau nggak apa-apa lah, kalau sini ada. Kalau kita itu kalau kita ya ini kan terus dulu. Ya, itu kan pasti. Biasanya tadi saya mendapatkan saya di toilet aja. Tapi ini apa sih? Hah?
Belum.
Ini yang kayak gini
Nah, no.
berapa?
Belum.
Kali ini? 2 juta.
9 ini.
Kenapa? Kabur.
Sampai mungkin. Yang sudah aja saya.
Apa?
Hmm.
Ini.
Hmm.
Mau aku? Ayo keluar lagi.
Gimana?
Hah?
Hmm. Yang dua. Halo guys, welcome back. Novel Hidayat, Bang boleh minta saran nggak? Boleh. Biasanya boleh.
Boleh nih.
Hmm.
Kayaknya mau jadi kulkas, Mbak.
Ya. FC. Apa nih informasinya? 4-3-3.
So bring it on. Hype, expectation, emotion. The game yet to kick off. The excitement already palpable. There's nothing quite like match day, especially here. This crowd doesn't do ordinary, and we should be in for something very special. If you're just joining us, we are already underway. Iker Casillas, Jim, a man considered, and it's been given away. Couldn't squeeze it through.
Ya.
Rijkaard. Oh, this is a very good run. Now it's Yamal. Oh, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined.
Well, the box was just so congested.
Shapes to shoot!
Excellent.
What a wonderful goal!
Listen, the big names earn their reputations for precisely the reason we've just seen. They have a habit of making their presence felt. And here we are, early stages. He struck wood, and he looks hungry for more.
The movement so precise,
Gerak-gerak.
the finish sumptuous.
Just when they thought they may be in at one end, they end up shipping a goal at the other, and it's all due to wonderful counter-attacking. They hardly had time to even react, and there's only one word to describe that: clinical.
Rijkaard! And the keeper has reacted superbly there.
Rijkaard is offering a wry smile there.
They've played it short, turns and goes back. And now they can spring out of defence.
Let's go.
It could be in here. Hazard purring. And the shot!
Aduh. Ya, enggak guys.
So just a one early goal to report so far. 1-0 the score. Costa Curta. Bullet. Rodri. And it's Michel Platini. And it's Van Nistelrooy.
Bos.
Costa Curta. Now he's got space here. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. Possession football, Jim, we're seeing plenty of it. What is it, though, that really makes it work?
Well, for me, what makes it work is the fact that everyone in this team has the courage to show for the ball. You can't shy away from it. You can't hide. You have to front up in a setup like this, and everyone is doing just that.
Hey, you make it sound so simple. Oh, well played, well played. Rodri. That's Park Ji-sung. Turns back here, probably the best option. Rodri. Now that looks a decent ball. Oh, that is asking for trouble.
Sepertinya jelek banget. Gak bisa. Ngeri guys.
Baresi. Somewhat off target.
Potong ya.
Bellingham. Oh, they could break here. Neither of these two want to come off second best. Well, that is one way to stop him.
Apa guys, ngelek guys.
Facing up to his adversary, this is a formidable matchup. It's a mighty effort!
Hampir aja.
Smashing delivery, just didn't do enough with it.
That definitely had the element of surprise to it. Clearly came in when no one was expecting it, and it was drilled.
Bellingham. Rijkaard. Cannavaro. And it's Rijkaard. Bellingham. Bellingham. Oh, this is a tool. Shot a goal! It's a goal!
Ya ketutup guys.
They have done it! They have their equaliser!
Well, I always thought they had it in them, Peter. They upped the quality as needed, and once they got going, they were awfully hard to stop.
Riskan ya, ini ya.
That really is quite fabulous. All his own doing.
Yeah, that's what the game is all about. Excitement and entertainment. What a lovely moment.
Langsung.
And that has added a whole new complexion to the game.
This is exactly the kind of contest you'd expect when you have so much class from both sides. The next goal is going to be so significant.
Paris Saint-Germain looking to pass their way through. Plenty of appeals, but the referee is not interested. Costa Curta did just about enough to come out on top there. Neither party overly willing to compromise. He's got through, and he hits the net.
Enak banget
And
ya.
the game is well and truly turned on its head. Utterly unsophisticated, but stuck away with unashamed certainty.
Oh, it's a fantastic assist as well, Peter. Delivered at pace, the diversion, that's all that was needed.
And the
Next,
finish! And it's in! That is remarkable! All square
satu
in
dua
a
enak ya.
matter of moments.
Yeah, they
Not
say
much
that
banget
fortune
ya.
favours the brave, and we've just seen an example. This team has real personality and character.
Bisa ke bawah ya.
Complete awareness. He understood what was needed and he executed it smoothly.
And the first thing he's going to do here, Peter, is thank his teammate for the pass. It put it on a plate for him.
So all square and not for the first time.
You've got to commend that, Peter. It's the perfect response to falling behind. Don't let your heads drop. Just get back up the pitch and level the scores again. This is cracking stuff. They've got to be quick moving this forward.
Oh, that's really good play on the right. He's driving forward, looking to play him in. Now this is an adventurous run down that left-hand side. There's the whistle for half-time. High octane, high tempo, high scoring. That was quite a half of football. It is quite a game, breathless and laced with excitement.
Please join me in wishing
Terrific
a happy
half,
wedding
4 goals
anniversary
split
for one of our
evenly,
fan club
beautifully
members.
set up for the second period to follow.
Ya, Pal. Butuh ini guys, butuh ancaman guys.
Paris Saint-Germain get the ball rolling for the second period.
Kalau
Oh, well played, well sorted out. Bellingham threads one in, and this is Batistuta! And he has kept it out somehow.
Really looked sharp there, didn't he? That's very well played.
It's their second corner of the game. And now a sudden chance to counter.
It's the sort of situation that they'll want to capitalise on now.
Brilliantly cut out.
Was that the
That
first
was,
time we've seen them try that? It's
awareness
definitely
nya
given
jelek
the
banget.
opposition a little more to think about.
Hazard. And here's Platini. Unrelenting, uncompromising pressure on him.
eh,
Rijkaard is always scanning the pitch for targets. And here's Platini.
kasih.
That is a brilliant interception. And it's Isco. And played cross-field, changing the point of attack. And he skips past his man. And he's only too happy to take that back. Chance for a shot!
I think that's great defending. He just made sure he was in the right place to block it. And I bet you the keeper is very relieved.
Hazard. He's in plenty of space here. Climbs up big! Oh,
Tapi yang
firm header just off target.
That's a great attempt, although he clearly feels he should have done better with it.
that was a great cross.
Dunk. Now Costa Curta. Serginho. Rijkaard. And it's Bellingham. Cafu. And the return pass. That's a good intervention. That was what he had to make in the face of danger that was growing. Park Ji-sung in acres of space out wide. Oh, smash! Oh, he's hit the bar! Changes it. Has a shot!
Nice.
Oh, belter! A finish right from the top draw. And the comeback is complete.
Sulit.
Piercing, and with pinpoint accuracy, he forces it through.
Well, I'm sat here, Peter, thinking that the keeper might have done a little better then. Maybe his positioning wasn't great, but then again, I don't think he had a wonderful view of it.
Up he goes! He's got it
Gilanya.
all! They're level in a trice!
Well, that's so refreshing. They went a goal down, and you never would have guessed it. Their reaction has been emphatic.
It was a great header. The invitation was irresistible, and the finish unerring.
Yeah, it all came from some really smart movement, Peter. Did the defence let themselves down by not picking him up? I think the boss won't be amused.
Coming on the field is...
And he's done it again. He's got his second. This is quite a battle.
Well, they just couldn't have responded any better, Peter. Yeah, there's the old cliche about how teams can lose focus after scoring, but you still have to take your chances. Brilliant.
That is a crunching tackle.
Melbourne City clearly are pushing for the win here, Peter. It's making for a very frantic end to this game.
Knocks it out wide. Rijkaard. He's had a shot! Baresi.
Astagfirullah.
Yamal! And that's a real chance missed.
Oh, looking,
Precision.
there's the urgency they need, and it nearly brought them a goal.
Schneider goes steaming forward. And this is Batistuta. An attempt which, in hindsight, was probably just beyond him.
Yeah, it didn't come off, but still very good quick thinking on his part. Whatever happens, that's the kind of movement which raises hope.
Hey.
A game with so much to recommend it. Fabulous contest, but still no clear winner.
It's a very open game and an exciting watch. There are no signs of nerves or caginess from either team. This pitch is go-for-it territory right now.
Lemas sekali.
I think we might be done here, Peter. I don't see there being enough time for them to try again.
Cannavaro did well to emerge with the ball. That's a contest to keep an eye on.
2 added minutes has been
Confirmation
indicated.
that there will be 2 minutes stoppage time. Platini. Pullet running with the ball.
Well, they shouldn't be dawdling at this stage. They need to get the ball in the mixer and quickly.
That's a foul, no two ways about it. And the referee has shown him a yellow card. Well, this is worrying. He is not the sort of player who tends to stay down.
Yamal. Number 19, Bellingham. Number 7, Rijkaard. Coming on the field, number 20, Messi. Number 11, Henderson. Number 30,
And it's Neymar. Added time is up, and there goes the whistle.
Guys.
Magic. What a magical football match, and genuine respect all round.
And we'd like to inform you
Pullet
now that
claiming the man of the match
latest
award,
information is
and
currently
there is
being
very...
Besok. Apa guys, bola-bola atas guys. Messi. Udah divisi 2 guys. Selatan dulu.
Ya, aku masih ada pilih semuanya.
Nggak mau Davis nih.
Oh, what a sight this is. The colour, the choreography, the camaraderie. The fans have pulled out all the stops to make this a monumental occasion. And the mood is boisterous. It is a perfect ambience for the central characters who are ready now to perform. And that gets things running.
It's always a pleasure to see Paolo Maldini take to the pitch.
So would say anyone who understands the defender's art.
Well, bias comes easy.
It's Ibrahimovic!
Stop the ball.
And he's done it!
Well, talk about a real rude awakening.
Come
It's
on,
almost
get-
as if the
get power,
defence
yeah.
saw nothing coming. They just didn't anticipate. On heels rather than toes.
You don't keep those outs. He knew, he just knew.
Well, it's one of those, Peter, when you've got to take your hat off and just say, too good.
Oh, what a
Terus
try! He's got a goal! And the lead lost no time at all!
Well, going behind has simply triggered a collective determination to hit back, and they merit nothing less.
It was wonderfully efficient.
He did so well there, attacking the ball the way he did. He got a strong forehead behind that one.
And that has added a whole new complexion to the game.
Well, I think the players will be buoyed by the fact that they've managed to level things in a hurry. Tails most definitely up now.
Lewandowski! Now, that looked awkward, but he had a good crack at it. Pele.
Wah, kenceng banget Pelenya.
Oh, that's fabulous. Pele with the cross. Nice and easy for the goalkeeper.
What do you say?
Nesta makes the interception. That is good alertness. Pele. And it's Ibrahimovic. Pass somewhat off target. And this is Neymar. Cannavaro did well to emerge with the ball. That's a contest to keep an eye on.
I'm not sure the shot was ever on there, really. There were just too many bodies in the way, Peter.
And this is Park Ji-sung. Passes short and sharp. Hazard. Oh, facing up to his adversary. This is a formidable matchup. Platini is the distributor-in-chief, always looking for movers.
Halo.
Midway through the first
Tabrak-tabrak
period, and it's
gitu
looking
ya.
quite a game here. And this is Hollett. He is through. Chance! It's a goal! And they're back in front.
Oh, he did so well to hold his run and stay on side, Peter. That was really clever.
Pumas
Yeah.
take the lead. It's Park Ji-sung.
Ôi giời,
Pullet charging forward, the ball at his feet.
Well, I wouldn't quite advise they should resort to risk-taking at this stage. There's plenty of time left yet.
Rodri. Hazard. Hazard going face-to-face with his great rival.
đó là offside.
He's in a great position here. And the assistant referee rightly gives him offside. That a foul? Yes, the referee's given it. Cannavaro.
Alo,
Neymar powering forward here. And it's Michel Platini. Well, they've got it back in a hurry. Pele can see things others simply cannot. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. Now it's Lewandowski. Edmilson.
yeah.
Solid defending, refused to be outmuscled. That has been cut short.
Yeah.
Neymar. And this is Pele! Not the most convincing of passes. Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest. Tries to pass it through. And he's lost his man here. He's been taken down and the referee has pointed at the spot. And that is a huge moment in the context of the game. Paris Saint-Germain on the spot for parity. He can't put it away.
Oh, Peter, I'm not a great reader of body language, but
Cái điều
I
bị
didn't
tà
like
kìa.
the way he walked up to that.
Nothing wrong with that
Ấy,
tackle.
nhưng mà nó
Ball
không được
won
kìa.
cleanly. Pumas looking to pass their way through. Rodri.
If they want to counter, they could do with more speed.
Played into space. And he shoots!
Đấy,
And he's following up!
còn
They've done it! And there we have it, the two-goal cushion. Right place, right time, and a fine instinctive finish.
Listen, he would have been advised to do that.
That's a foul. It could be a penalty. Now the referee has given a free kick just outside the box. And just to confirm that the referee did issue a yellow.
trong cách ấy.
Oh, it's hit the post. And that interception was... It's
Se van
Ibrahimovic!
a jugar 2 minutos de compensación.
Hazard. Well seen. Saw that coming.
That was well played, well stopped.
Now there's a fine ball. Oh, he's got a sight of goal. And there is the half-time whistle.
Harusnya ini bagus ya, malah ya.
And we're off again.
Well, I think they have to be positive despite the scoreline. The one thing they don't want to do, Peter, is give away an early goal.
Okay.
But they can't afford to get too cagey either. So attack with real devilment, go for that goal and see if they can unsettle them.
Platini.
Nice.
That's a lovely, neat pass. Now it's Ibrahimovic. Pele. It is a corner. And we have our very first corner. And now a sudden chance to counter.
Aduh, guys. Ini formasi kalau di counter bagus, kalau kena counter nangis ya.
Hay un cambio en el campo de juego. Número
So the manager
24.
can make a change for the first time in the game here.
Número 14. Número 11. Entran.
Been shipped out
Número
wide.
4. Número 7. Número 8.
Oh, that's sweet,
Número
almost
20.
telepathic.
Spesialis.
Hit into the middle. He's got four. Oh, he's hit the bar. Firm header, just off target.
He did so well there, it's just a shame about the accuracy.
Shin to shin, bicep to bicep, and he wins out. They're trying everything to subdue him here.
Yeah, and they've got to be careful, Peter, that they don't allow their attempt to snuff out the threat now to turn into indiscipline.
Oh, easy pickings there. Formasi. And here's Lewandowski. Oh, lovely feed. He is such a good mover. The ball has bounced loose now. Platini will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent. So what can they make of this? Maicon couldn't squeeze it through. And it's Azar. Now it's Platini. That's a foul, no two ways about it. Oh, no messing about, it is red.
Langsung turun
Does
guys
seem to be in
pemainnya.
considerable discomfort, but do hope it's nothing serious. Well, there may be some scope for debate over the seriousness of the offence, but none over its repercussions. They'll have to see out the rest of the game with 10 men.
I just think it was a cheap foul to give away.
Hay un cambio en el campo de juego. Número
The
8.
changes then in quick succession.
Lo reemplazará.
Araujo coming
Número
on to
3.
a rapturous reception. It is the moment we've all waited for.
Well, I find it a little surprising he was on the bench to start with, Peter, but listen, I'm still excited to see him in action.
Park Ji-sung. Formasi. Well, now here's a good battle, bicep to bicep. And it's Hullet. Rodri.
Wes,
Now it's Beckham.
Yeah, they were looking for a counter-attack.
Well, it didn't look good for a while, but that was brave defending, and they got away with it.
Well, I thought they got off
It's
lightly
not
there. The odds were stacked against them.
Rodri. And this is Hullet. And here's Lewandowski. Chance, surely! And he hits the net. Back within one. They have them in their sights again. He made it happen. Squeezed through with sheer will and considerable accuracy.
Well, I'm sat here, Peter, thinking that the keeper might have done a little better then. Maybe his positioning wasn't great, but then again, I don't...
Oh, smashing
astagfirullah.
header. It's
Ini
in.
banget siapa tuh?
Certain, searing and imperious.
Jangan Holland.
So well played, Peter. Did a great job keeping sight of the
Yeah.
ball. Made a classic move and met it perfectly.
Pumas take a 2-goal lead and are looking good for the win.
They've seen the light and the opposition have been left in the dark.
Lah,
There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was
Gacor,
no way
capek.
through.
Dia kayak
Edmilson
dia tepat yang ini.
closing in on the last quarter of an
Bisa
hour.
tepat susah.
Baresi. And that's been intercepted.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Can he get it through? Marquinhos cuts it out,
Bos,
and it's Beckham. Quality ball. Cannavaro cuts out the pass. Rodri. Oh, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking. Collar. Look at this. Oh, shooting chance! Just
ada
cruising!
kebantai
They
5-2
are
kan.
cruising! And they are pulling clear here. The movement so precise, the finish sumptuous.
Look, if you want to be effective on the break, then the key element is always pace. That's what really rips defences apart. And it's difficult to find an answer to it when it's applied like that.
Pumas grab a 3-goal lead. It's just too easy.
Well, their manager seems to have them always thinking about the next goal. When's the next goal coming? They're such an entertaining watch.
Can he get on the end of this? That's an excellent interception. Well, the ball just didn't work out for the run that he made.
Well, I think the opposition's...
Cristiano Ronaldo! He scored! Comfort, yet more comfort, easing away.
Ngeri kali.
Calm, composed, confident. What a super goal.
Well, he's a defender's nightmare. You try to send him one way, and he just slips the other.
Pumas are at the peak of their powers. As for their opponents, a long way from that. Baresi. Hullet. Park Ji-sung.
Se agregarán 5 minutos al tiempo reglamentario.
Edmilson. Oh, some tackle that. 5 minutes to add. Beckham. That's a promising run he's making on the right. Azar. Looking to play him in. That has found him in acres of space. He's picked his way through. Oh, cracking ball. And a chance! Really well taken goal. A moment that needed composure, and he had plenty of it.
Kebantai ya,
Ah, that's
snappinya
just
kayak.
clever. He made the keeper think he was going one way, only to outfox him by going the other. Very nice.
Paris Saint-Germain grab a goal, but it's hard to see it as anything much more than a consolation. And that will be it. Paris Saint-Germain cannot spin this any other way. They came up against opponents who were thrilling.
Main serangan balik ini susah juga ya. Lawan sondulan-sondulan. Menyundul Anda. Bismillah. Julian Alvarez guys. Attack result, the score nih mah. Aduh. Finish. Score-nya bisa 1-0-3 ya?
The noise is just about reaching a crescendo here as these two sides get ready to lock horns. This is football at its finest.
Ini pemain ini di belakang sekarang.
Just listen to that noise. This place is definitely up for it. Let's hope we get a contest worthy of the setting. So we're up and running.
I think in Christian Abbiati, you have one of the best Italian goalkeepers of his generation.
Must be.
Yeah. Oh, on the international scene, he's always been overshadowed, I suppose, by more illustrious rivals.
Well, he has, but regardless of all of that, you just have to look at what he's achieved.
A great shot stopper, very decisive and quick in one-on-ones, and just an excellent all-round command of the penalty box.
Well played. That has snuffed out the danger. And here's Alvarez. Oh, he's going to be disappointed with that.
If they want to counter, they could do with more speed.
Formasi. Passing is crisp and sharp. Gullit could try cutting inside here. Messi can get it clear. And now the breakaway. Now it's Mbappe. Oh, delightful
Aduh,
ball.
kena attack result.
Can he finish? And it's come back out to him. Goal! Ajax! And Ajax take the lead. Some heroic goalkeeping, but even that couldn't save them this time.
Yeah, his instinct told him that the keeper would struggle to cope with that, so top marks for him following up. I think it's really sharp play, it was well read, and he was a little quicker than everybody else.
Paris Saint-Germain finding themselves unexpectedly behind. Pass somewhat off target. Marquinhos. And here's Lewandowski. Paris Saint-Germain are seeing plenty of the ball, but for now they trail. Paris Saint-Germain finding their passes. Lewandowski receives it in a good position here. Well, it's a nice idea, but the execution was... And the shot! He scores! And once more, we are all square. You score, we score.
Yeah, since going a goal down, they've dug in to produce a really fine spell, which for me deserved that equaliser.
Wonderfully smooth, smart and slick.
Well, it always comes down to the telling final pass, and that was a beauty.
That has certainly made things interesting.
Well, they just couldn't have responded any better, Peter. Yeah, there's the old cliche about how teams can lose focus after scoring, but you still have to take your chances. Brilliant.
Eden
He's in
Hazard.
plenty of space here. Hazard gets into a good position.
Aduh,
And that's gone behind for a
kencang
goal
ambil
kick.
larinya guys.
Poorly directed kick from the keeper. He's given it away. Still very early doors, but it is a closely contested affair. Platini. Gullit. You have to say that was an exemplary tackle. Stopped him dead in his tracks. Messi. Now it's Mbappe. Knocks it into space. Abbiati breathes a sigh of relief as he gets his hands on the ball.
Well, I'm not quite sure he needed to hold up play quite as much as he did then. A couple of his teammates were very annoyed.
Now it's Lewandowski, steaming on goalwards. Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest.
We're seeing some really good pressure being applied here, Peter, particularly from those guys up front.
Yeah, and it just, I suppose, Jim, denies the others time and space.
Well, I would call it blanket suffocation. Every single player is committed to the press, and there's simply no way out.
Paris Saint-Germain do have a chance to counter here. Rijkaard. Now it's Mbappe. Gullit does have his name on the score sheet, of course. That's a little off target. Hazard. Well, that had the makings of something quite promising, but it's fizzled out into nothing. Tries a measured ball. Played into space. Carvajal cuts out the pass. Aims beyond the defence.
There will be 1 minute added time.
Baresi, who does have an assist to his name. And there is the half-time whistle. Nothing to separate the two teams at half-time. They've both given it a really good go, and they head into the break all square. How would you review the first half?
Well, I don't think either side will have too much to complain about or worry about, Peter. 1-1 is a fair reflection of the game so far. So it'll be fascinating to see how both teams go about trying to establish a little more control in this second half.
That's a really interesting game, and they head in at half-time at 1-1. So we're straight back at it at the start of the second half. And this is Lewandowski. Lovely chance! And he looked every bit the assured keeper there.
That's very, very good. You can't ask for much more than that.
Paris Saint-Germain with the corner. They're first. And they've got rid. Marquinhos. Pull it. He's made sure that's not getting through. Messi. Played into space. That looks a good ball through. Out of play for a goal kick. Park Ji-sung. And they'll start all over again with the goalkeeper. Lewandowski being hunted in packs.
Yeah, and if they're going to try and stop him in this fashion, Peter, they're going to really test the referee's patience from here. Messi really was well marshalled there because he was denied the opportunity to turn.
Now it's Mbappe. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. Platini. And kept out by the most elastic of saves.
Yeah, he was well placed to deal with that.
Corner number 2 then. That was very necessary. Cannavaro. Here's Rodri. And this is Gullit. It's Park Ji-sung. No messing about, just bludgeoned away. Baresi. And it's Rodri. Platini is always scanning the pitch for targets. Mbappe does really well to win the ball there. Looking for options for movement. Hazard. Great vision. Oh, important interception. Played up towards the front line. And he's being shifted off it. And it's Gullit. Up Jisung. Gullit. Gullit was alert to the possibilities, but in the end it's fruitless. And that is a little undercooked. And this is Lewandowski. Hazard. Platini. Closing in on the last quarter of an hour. Kimmich. Oh, easy pickings there. Baresi. Oh, good ball. Decent chance! He's beaten the keeper, but hit the post. Goal at his mercy, and somehow he's missed it.
That could yet prove very pivotal. Chances like that just can't be wasted.
Number 8.
Paris Saint-Germain have their third corner.
Coming on to replace him is number 5, Kukcu.
Well, there's no doubt that they want to win this, Peter. They'll have to maintain the energy.
And Gullit!
Bisa.
Goal! Paris Saint-Germain! And the game is well and truly turned on its head. Terrible error, duly punished.
Oh, how can they be so careless, Peter? It's too casual. They were never going to get away with that kind of sloppiness.
Number 10.
Paris Saint-Germain go into the lead.
I just think this has been a lesson in character, togetherness and composure. I think most teams would have crumbled by now, but this refusal to give up is brilliant.
And it's Michel Platini. Now it's Alvarez. And that pass just didn't quite work. And they can counter here. Can he get on the end of this? There's the shot!
Aduh.
It's there! 30 minutes!
Kalau yang bikin pertahanan bisa dapatnya ke situ nih.
One sweeping move executed with deadly efficiency.
Well, it's an example of counter-attacking at its finest. Real cut and thrust.
Kylian Mbappe.
All square again. Mbappe!
Kylian Mbappe.
He can get that
Ambil aja,
clear.
bisa guys. Ya, jadi imbang ya.
22, Messi. Coming on to replace him is number 11, Rafinha.
I think we might be done here, Peter. I don't see there being enough time for them to try again.
And here's Mbappe.
4 added minutes has been indicated.
Now, what about a counter-attack?
Aduh.
This isn't the best. Confirmation that there will be 4 minutes stoppage time.
They're avoiding the blatantly obvious by not getting the ball into the opposition box. That's where it has to be.
Gullit. Rafinha. Brilliantly cut out. And that is as far as it goes. Well, nothing to separate the sides in the end, not for the want of desire.
Saya menang guys, tapi nggak apa-apa guys. Mineralnya.
Well, what a sight this is. The colour, the choreography, the camaraderie. The fans have pulled out all the stops to make this a monumental occasion. Just listen to that noise. This place is definitely up for it. Let's hope we get a contest worthy of the setting. We have already started here. Jim, who do you reckon is pivotal?
I'm just so pleased that Andy Robertson here is finally getting the plaudits he deserves. When you consider the journey he's had from the lower tiers in Scottish football, he's become a real success story of hard graft and hunger, and you can really see that in his no-nonsense style. He's won with a very steely, determined streak.
I wonder whether that has anything to do with you being a defender once upon a time, Jim. And he's looking at the referee, and the referee is shaking his head. Paris Saint-Germain do have a chance to counter here. And it's Michel Platini. Oh, important interception. Moresi. Yeah, he's pulled him up for that challenge. Just a talking to, I think. Yes, it is. Bullet is offering some sort of an apology there.
Well, that's down to a simple miscalculation. No more, no less.
Pelé. No outsmarting him this time. Platini defending his corner stubbornly, stood up very well to his man. Xabi Alonso wins the duel this time. Ronaldinho.
Well, both teams are proceeding with caution, but there's plenty of time to wait for some attacking purpose.
No, he wasn't being taken in by that trickery. Pelé can so cleverly bypass the press. Opts for safety. Ronaldinho. There's no getting past him. It's really well defended.
If they want to counter, they could do with more speed.
Plenty to it. Shot, surely! It's run loose. Who's going to get there? Ferdinand. Robertson. Pelé. And Darren Fletcher. Oh, it's a promising build-up, this. Plenty of really nice passing. Brilliantly cut out. And the pass is intercepted. And it's Ronaldinho. Ronaldinho charging forward, the ball at his feet. Well, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined. Definitely away. Well, they've got it again. Pullet has it out wide and in space. Pelé. Platini. Steaming on goalwards. Dunk did just about enough to come out on top there. Neither party overly willing to compromise. Up Ji-sung. Moresi. And it's Rodri. And here's Van Nistelrooy. Looking tidy in possession here. Rooney. Eder Militao. Pullet. Foot in. Robertson. So still we are where we began. It's 0-0. Well time, excellent interception. Now he's got space here. Cute ball now, how can he reach it? Pullet really struggling to influence the game.
He needs a minder, and one of his teammates should be picking up on that, and quickly.
Moresi. Park Ji-sung. Platini. Here's Rodri. That is lovely. And here's Van Nistelrooy. And here's Hullet. He's having a shot! Pele. That's really well manoeuvred. Well, that is one way to stop him. And no, that is pretty much the end of that. And the referee brings the first half to a close. So we go in at half-time with both defences still yet to be breached. They rather cancelled each other out in the first period. Let us see what the second half brings. What have we learned from the first 45 minutes?
Well, I think from the manager's viewpoint, Peter, he'll be demanding more from his team during the break, but he'll at least be happy at the way they've contained the opposition so far.
So, no breakthrough from either side, 0-0 after 45 minutes of action. And if you're just back from your break, you've missed very little of the resumption of the second half.
Paris Saint-Germain are probably feeling relatively good about themselves, so I don't think the manager has seen anything to change in his half-time team talk.
Well, he's seen that early, used a certain sixth sense. But it is clear to see that he is not at all happy with that.
Encouraged the pass with an intelligent run, but the pass just lacked pace.
Pass is just off target. Xavi Alonso. Pele. And for a moment you felt that was going somewhere, but they'll have to go again. And this is Park Ji-sung.
They'll want to make the most of this turnover.
Now this is an adventurous run down that left-hand side. They get a throw in.
Yeah.
Paris Saint-Germain have really been terrific at snuffing out the threat. Now for something different.
Tries to play it through. And here's Ronaldinho. Stood up well to him there. Baresi.
They want to be quick here. It's breakaway time.
Well, into the second half, and it's still goalless. Tries to pass it through. Oh, he'd have done well to reach that. Baresi is there, and he can pick it up. It's Park Ji-sung. Looking to play him in. Great chance! Off the post!
Yeah.
In towards the back. Big header! Against the crossbar!
Berapa kali ngetepian, guys?
Darren Fletcher. A deeply frustrating game so far. Certainly in terms of the scoreline, it remains 0-0. Oh, just skips past his man.
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
Nicked it back promptly.
Yang terus, guys. Bang gitu ya. Hey.
Ronaldinho. Azar. And it's Michel Platini. He's shifting through the gears here. Van Nistelrooy. There's the shot! And it's hit the woodwork and out!
Tapi yang 3 kali bisa
Just off target. One ball by the goalkeeper. Ronaldinho. Robertson is looking to influence the game from out wide. Rodri. Oh, that's a key interception. Rodri. Almost 75 minutes on the clock now.
Kontrolnya jelek banget.
Pele. Pele on a charge down the left. Pele. Oh, sweet feet. Yeah, that does look a foul. Referee's given a free kick. There could be trouble here. But for now, the referee is keeping his cards in his pocket.
Attention, changement.
So what can they conjure from this one?
This is the sort of thing he craves, a chance to make a telling impact.
Oh, he's really drilled it.
Rooney clearly feels he did everything right there. He really wasn't that far away.
Azar. Bullet gets on the end of things as a matter of habit.
Concentration levels are very good, and so is the commitment. This game could yet yield a winner.
Gitu sebenarnya.
That pass isn't the best. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. Oh, well played. Well seen, saw that coming.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Pass somewhat off target. And that's the end of that. It all started well enough.
Well, they shouldn't be dawdling at this stage. They need to get the ball in the mixer and quickly. I think we might be done here, Peter. I don't see there being enough time for them to try again.
Rodri. And it's Michel Platini. That's been slipped through. Platini! Oh, what about that? And surely that has won the day!
But pour l'équipe du Paris Saint-Germain.
And he's only too grateful to capitalise on the keeper's misfortune.
Yeah, his instinct told him that the keeper would struggle to cope with that, so top marks for him following up. I think it's really sharp play, it was well read, and he was a little quicker than everybody else.
Le numéro 14. Le
Terus
numéro
kan
21.
depan progres.
Neymar.
We have got changes here from both sides, in fact.
Temps additionnel.
Paris
3 minutes.
Saint-Germain take what looks to be a decisive lead.
Well, look, Peter, I feel I've got to stress that there's still time for another, so we can't be too presumptuous yet.
No, again, there's no way through. Van Nistelrooy
They need to play this quicker in transitions like this.
chips it through. Cleared without hesitation.
Sabi
That's
kayo.
that, the end. Well, that was tense. Boy, that was tense. The two sides separated by the game's only goal.
Ayan. Pagkapit ya. Ay, QB. QB. Definitely no. Prolong sama attack.
The noise is just about reaching a crescendo here as these two sides get ready to lock horns. This is football at its finest. Well, the stage is set for a stirring showdown here. The supporters in great voice, and there's a real sense of anticipation in the air. Game on. So it's away we go then. So Jim, who would you identify as the key man in this fixture?
Well, I've always been impressed with Danny Carvajal, Peter, because of his work rate and incessant running. A consummate team player and a real fighting spirit inside him. You know, he's got that grit about what he does as a fullback. Although we're starting to see flashes of individualism here and there, and I hope that can only improve his game.
I wonder whether that has anything to do with you being a defender once upon a time, Jim. Bullet. Rodri.
This is the time you need that pace.
Kayaknya panjang juga.
Camavinga. Oh, no joy this time. Could move up a gear here. Park Ji-sung in acres of space out wide. And that interception was most necessary.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Baresi. No, he refuses to take the bait. There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through. Park Ji-sung wins the duel this time. Park Ji-sung did well to emerge with the ball. That's a contest to keep an eye on. No, that's been intercepted. And here's Van Nistelrooy. Dunk does well to get it back.
Well, it seems as if the message has been issued by both managers: don't concede the opener.
The ball goes in. And it Scholes. Nicely weighted ball. He's having a shot! Goal! Barcelona!
Yes. Kalau di belakang apa ya?
Speed of thought, efficiency of movement, and certainty of outcome.
Some great movement here, and the pass was perfect. All he had to do was just apply the finishing touch.
Oh ya,
So we have our breakthrough.
Well, I guess this ought to make things interesting, Peter. No doubt the opposition will now be forced to play a more open and riskier game.
Passing is crisp and sharp, and played cross-field, changing the point of attack.
Well spotted.
Cafu.
Well, I wouldn't quite advise they should resort to risk-taking at this stage. There's plenty of time left yet.
There they go, hunting in packs. Scholes is always looking to break lines. Dunk.
That's really good energy, Peter, the way they defend from the front.
And they'll start all over again with the goalkeeper.
sini.
Bayer punts it upfield. Oh, that's a key interception. It's an inviting looking ball, that. No, he's not getting past him there. Carvajal. Can he finish? Baresi. Now Platini. He won't be happy with that one. Cafu. Barcelona looking to pass their way through. Beckenbauer. Camavinga. And it's Scholes. And it's Conte. Great ball, and he's in here. Shapes to shoot. Oh, it's fallen kindly here. He's scored.
Happy, yes.
2 up now, and they are cruising. And he's only too grateful to capitalise on the keeper's misfortune.
Such good movement. Some players have that natural ability to be in the...
Oh, what a mistake! He's shifting through the gears here. Ball's over the line, and it is a corner. Paris Saint-Germain with their first corner, the first in the game for either side, actually. Great chance! Oh, he has stuck it into his own net!
That can happen to anyone. It's truly, truly unlucky for him, but it's just the way it is.
So one moment's crazy confusion, but they all count.
Listen, sometimes you need that little bit of luck in games like these.
And who's got the final touch there? Goal kick's been given. Azar. Now that looks a decent ball. Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest. Dunk.
Habrá 2 minutos de descanso.
Beckenbauer.
What is there?
Can he get on the end of this? Abiati gets his hands on it, and the danger is averted. And the first half is done. Well, the scoreline at half-time, a fair reflection of things overall, you'd have to say that. There was certainly no lack of effort or endeavour in the first half. It is quite a game, breathless and laced with excitement.
Yeah, they're ahead, Peter, but they can't afford to get too complacent. They need to go with the same intensity and tempo they showed in getting both the goals. Try to get another now and establish that 2-goal cushion early in the second half.
And if you have just joined us, well, we've just begun the second period here.
Paris Saint-Germain really need to bring up their intensity and rhythm a notch or two, Peter. Just looked a step too slow on everything.
Has a look and plays it forward. And here's Van Nistelrooy. Baresi. And this is Van Nistelrooy. And Hullet! Just off target.
Oh, he got lots of power behind that, just couldn't quite get it on target.
Dunk. Xavi Alonso. Camavinga. Here's Scholes. Conte, a man never lacking in drive or determination. Paris Saint-Germain needing a change of fortune here. That's ruffled a few feathers, but well dealt with. And it's Michel Platini. Platini going face-to-face with his great rival. Barcelona are looking to play on the counter here, aren't they?
Well, I think it's pretty clear they've changed their shape, certainly when defending at least, because they've got to be ready to hit them hard on the counter-attack, and that seems to be the plan. Paris Saint-Germain really are going about things in the right fashion, Peter. It's great to see.
They're coming again and again.
They just need to sort out their end product, and quickly.
Nice,
Van Nistelrooy!
Guillermo Camargo.
Oh, taken with style. They
Sorry,
have
bro.
come roaring back.
I'm not
And that comes as a very welcome relief. Now let's see who's got what it takes to seize the initiative from here.
He made it happen. Squeezed through with sheer will and considerable accuracy.
Well, I'm sat here, Peter, thinking that the keeper might have done a little better then. Maybe his positioning wasn't great, but then again, I don't think he had a wonderful view of it.
This has become one superb game of football.
This is exactly the kind of contest you'd expect when you have so much class from both sides. The next goal is going to be so significant.
Carvajal is looking to influence the game from out wide. And that is as far as they're going to go. Carvajal, well timed, excellent interception. Rodri, Azar. Here's Rodri.
Eh,
Well, the boss
Rodri
won't be
itu
happy
ya.
about that at all. They were pedestrian in possession and carried almost no threat at all. Driving forward. Chance! Oh, full marks for
It's
that
good
effort.
work, guys.
Yeah, I mean, I guess he tried one of his specials.
Dunk. Knocks it into space. That is good strength. Oh no, what has happened? Chance for a shot! Loose ball now, and there's a chase on to retrieve it.
Barcelona clearly are pushing for the win here, Peter. It's making for a very frantic end to this game. They'll want to make the most of this turnover.
Xavi Alonso. And it's Xavi Alonso. Just eases him off the ball. Well, that was a period of possession which carried just about no threat at all. Conte. Turns back here, probably the best option. A game with so much to recommend it. Fabulous contest, but still no clear winner.
Listen, the fans haven't given up on this by any means. They still believe it can be won.
And it's Carvajal. Scholes. Baresi producing a good steal there, showing a good level of alertness. He's looking wide. Threads one in. Hazard.
Might want to be careful there.
Now, who's going to be first to this? And back to the goalkeeper.
Well, that might be that, Peter. Maybe both sides just going to have to settle for the draw now.
Barcelona finding their passes. Now it's Hullet. And this is Van Nistelrooy. Van Nistelrooy showed plenty of zest in getting to the ball, but couldn't quite sort it out. Played into space. Well, the chip pass hasn't quite come off. Crossed into the box. And time is up. So it is something for both, but ideal for neither. Both parties having to settle for what they...
Turun. Kasus 5. Semangat Bang dari Nang Wahyu. Thank you Bang Nang Wahyu. Nggak ada red-nya guys. Persib Bandung. Mantan guys, Stevens. Wanyan. Formasi 3-3.
Well, football is, of course, ultimately just a game, but for the next 2 hours, it might not feel like that. The stadium is full of noise and energy. This certainly matters. Well, colour and passion just oozing from the stands here. These fans love their football, and we're about to be dished up a feast of it. just joining us, we are already underway. Van Nistelrooy reaching 3 figures in terms of his appearances for the club.
Yeah, this is the first big landmark he'll hit,
Yeah.
Peter, so I'm not sure he sees any real significance in it, but to me, it's a foundation that can only stand him in good stead for the remainder of his career.
Spread out to the left. Hazard. Jordan Henderson produces the perfect tackle there. Mbappe, nicely intercepted. And that's put paid to a promising move. Rodri. Kane. That has been cut short. Baresi. And it's Michel Platini. Oh, facing up to his adversary. This is a formidable matchup. Fair to say, I think, a cautious start from both teams. Kane. Mbappe. Oh, good take in a good area. Tries a shot. He's delivered all right. The breakthrough strike. Piercing, and with pinpoint accuracy, he forces it through.
The keeper deserves some sympathy there. He may not have seen that until too late.
So, a breakthrough already. Rodri. And it's Hazard. Platini. Paris Saint-Germain are seeing plenty of the ball, but for now they trail. Gullit goes steaming forward. Saliba. Passing is crisp and sharp. Mbappe. It's a searching pass. Mbappe is offering some sort of an apology there.
Encouraged the pass with an intelligent run, but the pass just lacked pace.
Aduh.
Paris Saint-Germain are really in a position where patience and prudence will serve them best. Time's on their side.
Passes coming off in quick succession here, and it's Kane. Oh, that's wonderful alertness. Platini is the distributor-in-chief, always looking for movers. Nice physical challenge. And that's clear-cut, it's a free kick.
Sedang ini.
Baresi. Gullit can be a real threat inside the box.
Aduh,
Well, that is not the best ball, and he offers an apologetic look.
He made it look a bit predictable.
Hazard, there he goes, motoring forward. Baresi, driving through the middle. He's had a shot! That's going to go a long way. Good read, needed to be. Oh, he's felt that, hasn't he? Now it's Kane. Half an hour played now. And it's Michel Platini. Oh, this is a great position. Messi. Now Van de Ven. Messi.
If they want to counter, they could do with more speed.
Van Basten. Lovely pass, but can he get there? Big header! It's a goal!
9 ya.
And there we have it, the 2-goal cushion.
Mas serangan Bayern
The
biasa.
movement so precise, the finish sumptuous.
Look, if you want to be effective on the break, then the key element is always pace. That's what really rips defences apart, and it's difficult to find an answer to it when it's applied like that.
And yes, it's him again. So that's 2 now without reply.
The turning of the screw comes to mind, Peter. They've got them where they want them.
Platini. Well, that's beautifully weighted. Picked out brilliantly. Terrific header. Interesting. Picked that one out. It was a bullet.
Yeah, it all came from some really smart movement, Peter. Did the defence let themselves down by not picking him up?
And a chance! He's missed, but not by that far. And here's Mbappe. Hazard plays the game a step ahead of almost anyone. Oh, that is asking for trouble. Well, that's well seen too. Formasi.
Additionnel, une
And it's
minute.
Rodri. And we've reached half-time. So, engaging and still right on edge. Plenty of signs to suggest this will turn out to be a really good one. And neither side holding back here. It has been quite a half, this.
Yeah, they're ahead, Peter, but they can't afford to get too complacent. They need to go with the same intensity and tempo they showed in getting both the goals. Try to get another now and establish that two-goal cushion early in the second half.
And we are already promptly back underway.
Well, I think in these circumstances, it's all about how to adjust the balance of your team. I mean, you want to get back in it as soon as possible, but without leaving yourself too open.
Enggak ini ya. Nggak kocok ya. Silang gitu ya.
Messi. Mbappe. Tries to play it through. And he's made sure that's not getting through. Well, the run has been sold a little bit short there.
They should have done a lot better there. The final ball was very poor.
Oke, Ferdinand.
Rodri. And it's Van Basten. And claimed it back swiftly. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. Hazard. Neither of these two want to come off second best. Baresi. Well, they are still trailing, and they require a change of fortune pretty sharpish. Nothing wrong with that tackle, ball won cleanly. And here's Van Nistelrooy. Oh, that's neat. Well, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined.
That appeared to be an inevitable outcome. Too much traffic.
Baresi. And it's Rodri. Now that looks a decent ball. And it's Rodri. Oh, it's a promising build-up, this. Plenty of really nice passing. Opts to play it back. Nice sequence of passes, this. Cleared without complication. Park Ji-sung tries making a foray down the right.
Well, that's certainly more like it. They can't let the intensity drop now, Peter.
This is a really front-footed approach.
They just need to sort that.
Kane. Cross flung in towards the middle. Van Basten, he is onto this.
Well, that was well positioned and well pinched. They can't hurt with their backs to goal.
Kane with the delivery. Hazard will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent. And the shot! He scores! And with the match slipping away, they have hauled themselves off the canvas. That was easy, almost too easy.
Again, that's terrific movement, Peter, and an even better pass. It's beautifully played.
This has become one superb game of football.
Well, I'd happily watch this every week, Peter. This is exactly what you want from a big game.
Well, it didn't look good for a while, but that was brave defending, and they got away with it.
Well, that tackle was immense, and so was the relief. The great escape.
That's a good run down the left. Crosses it in here. And the keeper beats it away. Baresi.
Paris Saint-Germain really can't be faulted for their attitude, and if they go on to win this, it'll be fully deserved.
And it's Michel Platini. Not much subtlety about that challenge. Good running, strong and purposeful. Gets his head on it! Goal! Paris Saint-Germain! They've done it! It was coming! They have their reward! Certain, searing and imperious.
So well played, Peter. Did a great job keeping sight of the ball. Made a classic move and met it perfectly.
And he's done it again. He's got his second. So we have a breakthrough. Now how will things develop from here?
To be expected, Peter. They've gone and stepped it up. Something they've been threatening to do and will continue to do by the looks of it.
Hazard.
Well, it's probably safe to say now, Peter, that it's going to be all about game management from here.
Temps additionnel, 1 minute.
Not too much to add on here, just a minute. And that will be it. Paris Saint-Germain have done it with iron, with pragmatism, the sort you expect from a team like this. Admirable, enjoyable, and look how they reacted to that initial setback. Pullet picking up the Man of the Match award, and no surprise there. So a dramatic game decided in its very last moments.
Well, I just think that determination and persistence has paid off handsomely to squeeze the win out of a draw. Sometimes it comes down to grit and desire and the stubbornness to keep plugging away. And this has been great staying power.
So just time for me to say thanks to Jim for his wisdom and to wish you all a very good evening.
Rambut yang keren, guys.
Chers spectateurs, j'ai le plaisir de vous annoncer que le programme du match...
Liverkah. Dia dapat 2 guys, tapi Simon sama Harry Kane guys. Jelas. Itu sehat lagi ya. AMF, DMF guys. Emang nggak tahu siapa. And color. Become. Equitically. Pep Guardiola. Mana ya? Sudah ada 3-3-3 guys. Ibrahimovic, Gullit, Sirdaf, Edmilson. Oh, Jepang guys, namanya Jepang. Lucu sekali. Wah, formasinya gini-gini semua ya, apa ya? Counter attack guys. Ini kalau sekali counter langsung mengerikan guys.
So bring it on. Hype, expectation, emotion. The game yet to kick off. The excitement already palpable.
Against Paris Saint-Germain.
Expectations and decibels both rising fast here. Things are heating up and we'll be getting underway very soon. We have already started here.
I think in Christian Abbiati, you have one of the best Italian goalkeepers of his generation.
Must be.
Yeah. Oh, on the international scene, he's always been overshadowed, I suppose, by more illustrious rivals.
He's gone for goal. Oh, it rattles the
Hampir
bar.
aja. Yang spektakuler ya. Mantap yang dikit.
Pedri. That's Rijkaard. Pedri. And he's forced to go
Udah
back.
ngeliatin doang.
And it's Pedri. Oh, really good feet.
That was lovely, that.
Tries a shot! And he looked every bit the assured keeper there.
Mbappe is offering a right smile there.
And we have our very first corner. Messi with the short one. And the finish!
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
Oh, good steal. He just read it. And that interception was most necessary.
That's great positioning. So good from him.
Rijkaard. Park Ji-sung does well to stand firm and defend it. Park Ji-sung looking to penetrate opposition lines.
Mulai.
Anything, Jim, to pick out of these early exchanges?
Well, neither side has really grabbed the initiative, I would say. Both must have come in with a view of not making any early mistakes. So we're seeing some conservatism here.
Oh, that's a foul, and the whistle's gone. Yellow or red? It is red. Paris Saint-Germain are down to 10 men. Not much doubt about who's going to take this one.
This is the sort of thing he craves, a chance to make a telling impact.
Terrific save by Abbiati. That's a fine save.
Well, I thought his starting position was good, and that helped the keeper to judge the flight of the ball and deal with it well.
They've played it short. And this is Bernardo Silva. And Bernardo Silva! Goal! Japan! There is the breakthrough.
Malah dimasukin.
You don't keep those out.
Aduh.
He just knew.
Oh, that's an incredible shot. The dip and the curl he managed to get on it. Impeccable technique, Peter. Absolutely impeccable.
So the first moment of real significance.
This is the perfect example of how to play with a man advantage. Move the opposition from side to side, wear them down, deserve goal.
He's played it back. Van Dijk. Pedri. Now it's Aubameyang. Hazard. Platini is always scanning the pitch for targets.
Ini tadi ya.
And it's Hazard. Hazard driving forwards. Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal, and it had to be. Nicely aimed pass. Rodri. Oh, this looks sharp. Oh, facing up to his adversary. This is a formidable matchup. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. Messi. Bernardo Silva receives it in a good position here. Could move up a gear here. It's a promising run he's making on the right. And here's Van Nistelrooy. Van Nistelrooy proves just a little bit too strong. And it's Michel Platini. Mbappe. Now it's Messi. Now it's Aubameyang. And he welcomes it in. Mbappe was alert to the possibilities, but in the end it's fruitless.
Okay, gitu sih ya.
And he's in on goal. Expertly cut out, really nicely done. Platini looking for a runner. Baresi kept aware, and it is reclaimed easily.
Paris Saint-Germain certainly could do with a positive spell for the remainder of this half, just to set the tone for what's to come.
Rodri powering forward here. Is there any support? He might not need it. Up he goes! Really well taken goal. And that is his 50th goal for this, his current club. The movement so precise, the finish sumptuous.
Look, if you want to be effective on the break, then the key element is always pace. That's what really rips defences apart.
And a chance! Platini. Now it's Hullet. That's been slipped through. Van Nistelrooy! Oh, that was nice, but not quite the end product required.
That's really well played. It's just the type of run you need. Off the shoulder of the last defender, stay onside.
Rijkaard. And it's Pedri. Now it's Mbappe. Mbappe! Plenty to aim at here.
Indicated.
Platini. It's constantly looking for the ball into the box. Baresi calmly anticipates. And that'll be the last act of the first half. Nothing to separate the two teams at half-time. They've both given it a really good go, and they head into the break all square. What do you think we're up to after 45 minutes?
Well, we've seen at times it can be harder to play against 10, and that seems to be holding true so far. Something I've experienced in the past, and with this sort of intensity and fearlessness, who knows, they might just get something they want.
Well, it's been intriguing stuff so far, and it's 1-1 at the break. Both teams hoping for a pick-me-up in the second half. And if you have just joined us, well, we've just begun the second period here. Now it's Platini. Azar. Now it's Hullet. He's picked his way through. And Hullet!
Nice.
That is just a piece of art!
Gracias, tembakan
that
jerat
was
jauh.
magnificent. What a way to stamp your ability on a game. Not necessarily pivotal, but it has most definitely shifted momentum.
The purest possible contact. What a fabulous strike.
Yeah, you just don't save those, Peter. Too much power on, and the manager's absolutely loving this.
Paris Saint-Germain get themselves into the lead.
Well, it's great commitment on show here. They'll be hoping now that they can stay focused and disciplined enough to hold on to this.
Bernardo Silva going face-to-face with his real chance! He has done it!
Betul tuh guys.
A game of thrills, all square in the blinking of an eye!
Well, that's so refreshing. They went a goal down, and you never would have guessed it. Their reaction has been emphatic.
Just so calm under pressure, and he managed to fashion a fine finish.
Yeah, he won the jostle, and it was a very good finish, and I think he'll go away feeling pretty good about that one.
So all square, and not for the first time.
Well, there's resilience for you, Peter. As a side, they never lost focus despite the setback.
And the shot! Oh, he did the hard part right, but fluffed the finish.
That's good running. It makes life so much easier when you have people who are willing to go beyond the defence like that.
And it's been taken short. And this is Hazard. That's tidy. Decent chance! Goal! Japan! They've done it! It was coming! They have their reward! A truly wicked strike, nigh on perfection.
Well, it's one of those, Peter, when you've got to take your hat off and just say, too good.
Well, this is what we've been waiting for.
This is wonderful front-footed football. The manager will be absolutely thrilled to see his team clicking in every department.
Rijkaard gives it back.
Right here, right now, it's not looking favourable. They're chasing the ball and the game.
And here's Bernardo Silva. Nice try, but he wasn't buying it. The movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time. Hazard. Platini. Japan appear to be happy to let their front players stay up front all the time.
Well, it's signalling to the opposition that they're setting themselves up for the counter-attack. It's plain and simple.
It's a promising position. Well, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested. Platini puts his foot on the gas. Oh, good read.
That was well played, well stopped.
Pedri. And Araujo. Rodri. Looking for options for movement. Van Nistelrooy! So close to drawing level.
Ah, that was so poor. A very decent chance, and the disappointment is all too obvious.
Neither of these two want to come off second best. Not much subtlety about that challenge.
Japan clearly have been instructed to kill this off. Offence is the best form of defence.
He's shifting through the gears here.
When it's delivered early like that, defenders just can't get themselves set.
Played back in. Last-ditch defending, but that'll do. Bernardo Silva looking to add to his goal. And smartly reclaimed. And this is Lewandowski.
Japan can really think about the precious seconds that took off the clock. No need to overly commit now.
Closing in on goal. Picked out Aubameyang! Platini. And the counter-attack could be on for Paris Saint-Germain. Pull it. And here's Van Nistelrooy.
minutes has been indicated.
Pull it. Bernardo Silva. Rijkaard. Japan clearly now in lead preservation mode. And we're done. Paris Saint-Germain did lead. Indeed, they controlled, but they managed to throw it all away.
Inside one. Iya,
Mas belum soalnya.
sudah, belum.
Tapi Mas belum buang soal sama.
Mana?
Ini.
Iya.
Ini tadi ada tukang es krim.
Mana yang sih?
The noise is just about reaching a crescendo here as these two sides get ready to lock horns. This is football at its finest. Expectations and decibels both rising fast here. Things are heating up and we'll be getting underway very soon. So off we go then. Who do you, Jim, see making the difference here?
Yeah, N'Golo Kante. He is only one midfielder, but it often feels like he does the work of two or three. He's got...
Oh, he's been caught on it here. He's shifting through the gears here.
Kencang banget.
Well, the movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time. Hernandez. Now Foden. And here's Bale. Nice control. It's Bale! Oh, the ball's run loose here.
Well, it seems as if he's just had a momentary lapse and slipped into tunnel vision because he had good options around him and he failed to get his head up.
And he was quick to react. Can he get it through? Kirkchu. Oh, important interception. Rodri. Bale. Oh, he's seen that early. Used a certain sixth sense. Paris Saint-Germain do have a chance to counter here. I wonder what you've seen, Jim, over the early moments of the game.
Well, I think both teams probably feel it's too early for either to start taking real risks. So they're still very much in a phase of testing the waters and sizing each other up.
Ya, it's Bale.
Whatever happens, that's the kind of movement which raises hope.
Well, now here's a good battle, bicep to bicep. Now, can they get him away? Oh, he had to make that, and he did make it. And here's the chance to counter. Hakimi gets across to intercept that. Marquinhos kept his eye on it, and he's there. It's a promising run he's making on the right.
Oh,
Kukcu is always looking to break lines. Well played, that has snuffed out the danger. Paris Saint-Germain are still to register a shot on target. As a matter of fact, a shot of any type. Oh, easy pickings there. Kukcu. Kukcu goes hurtling down that left-hand side. And it's made its way to him. Hazard. Now, what about a counter-attack? And this is... And he shoots! He's scored! That is so good, such sharp skills and such a delicious finish.
It's beautiful poise. I mean, most players in that position, I think, would probably fluff that, but not this fella.
Madrid are in front now, the game's only goal.
Well, this will present the manager with a few interesting options, Peter. Try sitting on this or push on with the opposition now forced to come out.
Great ball, and he's in here. Hakimi did well to emerge with the ball. That's a contest to keep an eye on. Rodri. Baresi. Rodri. Now it's Hullet. Kante defending his corner stubbornly, stood up very well to his man. Platini, of course, a dribbler of outlandish ability. And it's Park Ji-sung. Nice interception, well timed.
Paris Saint-Germain
Yes,
truly
top it
have no need to panic. They can reassess at half-time.
Oh, enggak.
Hernandez.
Tutup ya.
That's a risky ball, you've got to say. That is Conte. Now Van de Ven. And this is Park Ji-sung. He is through here. And that is
Hey.
expertly dealt with. Kukçu. Now it's Hullet. Oh, such a clever touch. He's Hullet! A really close shave and the last action of the first half. Paris Saint-Germain are still behind then, despite looking for all the world like they've pulled level.
Well, obviously things are not good, Peter. It seems the team were just a bit too busy playing within themselves, too tentative. They have to improve and make it fast.
And we are back on the way.
Well, I think in these circumstances, it's all about how to adjust the balance of your team. I mean, you want to get back in it as soon as possible, but without leaving yourself too open.
And he's there to belt it away. No, again, there's no way through. Tries a shot! Azar conjures time and space where few can. Rodri. Park Ji-sung. Plays a sharp little ball here. Now this could be a chance. Kukçu. And it's Bale. There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side. He looks to lift it. Great idea, just poorly executed.
Well, it was probably, for him, the best option, but then again, I'm not the best judge of that.
And here's Bale. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. Too much on it, and that is an easy claim for the keeper.
They've got to make this nice and quick.
Chips it through. Platini is onto this. Oh, that's fabulous.
Aduh.
It's all a little bit desperate, but it's got the job done.
Yeah, they showed a vulnerability until the move was stifled. That'll have stirred a little concern.
Rijkaard. So, Jim, what are you thinking?
Well, considering they're only one down, they're closer to conceding a second than scoring a leveller.
He's not played the ball, that's a foul. And the referee has shown him a yellow card. Kukçu. Here's Rodri. And here's Platini. Lovely feet. That is lovely. And it's Hullet. Rodri. Decent chance!
Aduh.
Oh, fine stop from the keeper.
Well, someone's doing his job properly, Peter, that's for sure.
Paris Saint-Germain with their first corner. The first in the game for either side, actually.
Alah,
That's exactly what they
udah
need to
di-shoot
keep
ya.
doing. Carry on plugging away and eventually you might just get that little break.
They're coming again and again.
Well, the question now is whether they can sustain it.
Van de Ven.
That will annoy the manager. They're making themselves too predictable here.
Kukçu. Lovely pass, but can he get there? Kukçu. Cross flung in towards the middle. Valverde. Looking to play him in. It's Bale! And one more try! They've done it! And surely now, the result's beyond
Ini
doubt.
pertahanan yang sangat
He just
Yes.
absolutely speared that in.
And I think he's even surprised himself, Peter, in how well he caught that.
Madrid are doing very nicely, thank you.
Well, I think it's just the reward for their application.
And the finish!
aduh, nolak ya.
And that's a real chance missed.
And how decisive might that prove, Peter? It really would have put the wind in their sails if they were just one down as opposed to two.
Paris Saint-Germain have their second corner now. And now a sudden chance to counter. And that's put paid to a promising move. He's in a great position here. Oh, he shot a goal! They've scored! Right back in the game! Some heroic goalkeeping, but even that couldn't save them this time.
Look, that's one of the first things you learn, whether you're a striker or not. Just anticipate a goalkeeping parry or spillage, and sometimes you'll get lucky. It'll come your way.
Paris Saint-Germain get themselves back into contention.
Well, they'll just be praying that one
Yes,
more chance
Salah.
falls their way before the whistle goes. Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
He's gone for
Nolak
goal.
ya.
It's in.
Kok bisa nolak ya guys?
That should do it.
Aduh,
Within sight of the finish line.
udah ketemu kan guys tadi
They
guys.
forced the error and extracted the maximum punishment.
Well, a little more decisiveness on the ball and that probably wouldn't have happened, but still, it was very well played. Great pressure to force the error.
Madrid could not have picked a better time to snatch a two-goal lead. Is there still time for a response?
Lucu kan guys.
Well, I think if they're going to have any hope from here, they'll need to see their more experienced lads step up to the plate now.
Pas hilang. Habisin bentar.
¿Cómo se tomó tu comida en una computadora?
Enggak.
Se va a producir un cambio de jugadores. El dorsal
Madrid are
47.
able now to make their substitution. It's been on the cards for a few moments now.
Oke, guys, kan
El
guys.
dorsal 22.
Kukçu.
El dorsal 20.
And that has left him in a heap. Little doubt, that is a foul. And he is going into that little black book. Not too much more here than seeing out time, and time is very nearly seen out.
Habrá 4 minutos de descuento.
Kukçu. Rodri. Now it's Hullet. And this is Lewandowski. He's picked his way through. This might spell danger. And the shot! It's in!
Saya bisa hilang guys kalau nggak
Deep
melakukan
into
guys.
injury time! One sweeping move executed with deadly efficiency.
Well, it's an example of counter-attacking at its finest. Real cut and thrust.
Ada.
Paris Saint-Germain. That's that, the end. A game of margins, of thrills, the sort of game that is a great advertisement for our sport.
Oke guys, tiba-tiba mau like
So bring it on. Hype, expectation, emotion. The game yet to kick off. The excitement already palpable.
Paris Saint-Germain, Manchester United.
There's nothing quite like match day, especially here. This crowd doesn't do ordinary, and we should be in for something very special. There's the whistle, and here we go. The unmistakable Daniel van Baalsen.
One of those players that's been there, done it, got the T-shirt.
Perhaps that's his greatest strength, Jim, his experience.
Certainly one of them, Peter, although for me his all-round game is what impressed most. He's a credible goal threat too, both inside the box and...
Real chance! An early chance, their first of the game.
Oh, it was a brilliant touch to set himself up. Just a shame that the finish let him down.
Manchester United with their first corner, the first in the game for either side, actually. And now a sudden chance to counter. He's tried one!
Yeah, they were looking for a counter-attack.
Stood up well to him there. Messi, Mbappe, and he shoots!
It's the sort of situation that they'll want to capitalise on now.
Played into space. It's a promising position. He is through here. He slings it in.
Oh, that's a cracking ball. Too quick for defence and keeper.
I wonder what you've seen, Jim, over the early moments of the game.
Well, both sides seem happy with the patient approach for now, still trying to have a good look at one another.
Cannavaro, and it's Puyol. Gullit did well to step in there, that was more than necessary. And he's intervened well there. Cannavaro. Paris Saint-Germain are still to register a shot on target. As a matter of fact, a shot of any type. Well, there is a look that says it all. A piercing stare.
Encouraged the pass with an intelligent run, but the pass just lacked pace.
Not the most accurate pass. Rodri. Manchester United finding their passes. Oh, bang! Good first touch and almost as good a second.
That's a great effort. There was very little backlift to indicate what was coming.
Barella. Nicely weighted ball. Chooses to go cross-field.
That's a cracking pass to stretch the opposition.
Now, can they get him away? Gullit looking to get on the end of this. Barella threads one in. Now it's Aubameyang. Mbappe! He's having a shot! Well, now it's a race for the ball. He'll try... Oh, what has happened here? Cross deflected behind for a corner. Manchester United have their second corner now. They've played it short. That's very disappointing, it has to be said.
Okay.
And it's Kimmich. Shoots! Just not quite happening for him just now.
Manchester United really can be very happy with the way they're going about things, Peter. They'll want to capitalise on this good spell, though.
And it's been taken short. Kimmich's cross. And now they can spring out of defence. Nicely shaped ball. Messi has it in a wide position. That is a brilliant interception.
They've got to be quick moving this forward.
Pass somewhat off target. Well, it looked promising for a moment, but it came to nothing. Well, that pass isn't the best. Platini. Pull it. Driving forward. Well, that looks a decent pass. Tries a shot! Goal! Paris Saint-Germain! There is the breakthrough! The movement so precise, the finish sumptuous.
Paris Saint-Germain are such an adept counter-attacking team. They produced something out of nothing there. A few seconds was all it took for them to convert a defensive situation into a goal, and it's very impressive.
So the first goal of the game.
Well, I guess this ought to make things interesting, Peter. No doubt the opposition will now be forced to play a...
Oh, shooting chance! Oh, he hit that sweetly.
Changement.
They've got a healthy number of very tall targets to pick out from this corner. That's just playing it safe and simple.
Oh, lovely bit of skill. Lovely feet. And it's Hullet. He's chosen to go back.
He's got no choice here. He had to go backwards.
Well, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever... Shot a goal! Great build-up. It all deserved a better ending.
Lamine Yamal really should be making an apology. That longer range pass gave him a golden chance then.
Il y aura 2 minutes de temps additionnel.
Mbappe charging forward, the ball at his feet. Backward it goes. Platini is always looking to break lines. Cute ball now, how can he reach it? Lewandowski, and a chance! Oh, off the bar! There's the whistle for half-time. A very combative, competitive half with just the one decisive moment. It's been compelling stuff. Any strong opinions on the first half?
Paris Saint-Germain really have looked very good in transitions, so I'll be expecting more of the same in this second half. They just need to remain patient and just wait for that chance to break again.
Paris Saint-Germain have made the crucial breakthrough and they're looking pretty
Namanya
satisfied
kan
at the break.
namanya nggak hoki, yes.
And we are back underway.
Well, if you're ahead, it's a good time to start moving the ball quicker, Peter. Entice your opponents out. See if you can open them up a bit more.
And this is Hullet. There's the shot! Oh, the keeper's done ever so well.
Well, someone's doing his job properly, Peter, that's for sure.
This is their second corner of the game. Not pretty, but it gets the job done.
Alah.
Now it's Mbappe.
Kebiasaan.
Yamal. Now it's Aubameyang. That's a cute ball. Oh, well played. Platini. Rodri. And it's Reinders. Hullet. Good running, strong and purposeful. It's a threatening ball. Aimed beyond the defence. There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through. Now it's Mbappe. Hazard can so cleverly bypass the press. Still just a single goal between the sides. He steps in, and that's the end of that. And they can counter here. Messi knocks it into space. Tries to play it through. Goal kick. No, I stand corrected, it's a corner.
Attention, changement.
They're up to 5 corners now. Foden plays it short. And here's Foden. Across. Oh, well played, well played. Your impression so far, Jim?
Well, while the temptation's always there, Peter, I think it would be ill-advised of them to try settle for what they've got.
The ball goes in. Bullish header!
So lovely.
Two to the good, and they are purring, absolutely purring. He watched it all the way, and the finish was unerring.
He did so well there, attacking the ball the way he did. He got a strong forehead behind that one.
Paris has a shot! Loose ball now, and there's a chase on to retrieve it. Hazard. Looking for a runner. Yamal is wide and looking to get onto this. Yeah, that does look a foul. Referee's given a free kick.
Changement.
Manchester United making consecutive changes here.
Well, he's someone renowned for his pace and those darting little runs, but also for being a very good ball carrier as well. They want to add more dynamism to that front line.
Looking for the run. Closing in on the last quarter of an hour. Great ball, and he's in here. Oh, he's been caught on it here. And the shot! And it's in! What a delicious finish. That is immaculate.
Well, I think he knew all he had to do was get it under control, and it was always going to end up in the back of the net thereafter.
And it didn't take him long. Just sitting on the bench and waiting moments ago, already he has scored.
I think the manager's claiming an assist here.
Big chance! And that would have won it.
Well, for me, he seems to be playing with a lot more zest now. He does look the most likely to grab that second goal cushion.
Ya dari masih berapa kali guys?
Time then for the first substitution of the game. The break in play means they can now affect their change.
Yeah, he's looking for instructions, probably something along the lines of go make a nuisance of yourself.
Deftly out wide. Oh, that's a key interception. And that is out of play.
Manchester United really are showing all the necessary urgency, but it's potency they need.
Azar. And this is Park Ji-sung. Well, that is one way. He's been bundled over. That is a foul. And he has shown him a yellow card. Paris Saint-Germain have a free kick. So, a genuine chance to increase the lead. Bullet! And that's caused a worry or two.
Yeah, he may have snatched at that a bit, even though it was quite close.
Tempatnya nggak ini.
Kimmich tries to pass it through. Just 5 minutes left.
I think we're about to see a frenetic finish. No half measures from here.
He's got a shot! He
Aduh,
scores!
offside.
Platini looking to be a menace in the final third. It's played through for him. This looks promising.
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
Temps additionnel, 5 minutes.
Haaland. He can get that clear. Oh, he's done very well to take that back. Platini. Played out to the left flank. Hazard with the delivery. Oh, smashing header! Didn't quite get enough on that.
Well, this is simple. The supply is to be admired. The defending is to be admonished.
So, third corner of the game. A reprieve, albeit perhaps momentary. 5 minutes to add. It's Park Ji-sung. Platini, well read, and the danger is averted. Great vision. And that is as far as it goes. Paris Saint-Germain pull through, sometimes by hook, sometimes by crook, but that... Well, football is, of course, ultimately just a game, but for the next 2 hours, it might not feel like that. The stadium is full of noise and energy. This certainly matters. And the mood is boisterous. It is a perfect ambience for the central characters who are ready now to perform. There's the whistle, and here we go. Jim, who do you pick out as the telling individual today?
This guy, João Cancelo, will be key, Peter.
Shot a goal! And it's a
Nice
goal!
goal.
Well, talk about a real rude awakening. It's almost as if the defence saw nothing coming. They just didn't anticipate, on heels rather than toes.
Truly superb. A goal of such supreme quality, composure and class.
Just as...
Oh, smashing header! And he was there to get a vital touch.
Lewandowski actually didn't do an awful lot wrong, to be honest. They've got a healthy number of very tall targets to pick out from this corner.
Paris Saint-Germain have the chance to go the other way. Neither of these two want to come off second best. Knocks it out wide. Foot in.
Nice goal, Mane.
Now it's Weghorst. De Jong. In by Cancelo. Baresi. Hullet.
They want to be quick here. It's breakaway time.
Baresi. And he's intervened well there. Paris Saint-Germain leading here thanks to that early goal. 1-0 the score. And it's Lewandowski. Now it's Weghorst. Hazard. He's going to be disappointed with that. And it's made its way to him. Marquinhos. Now Platini. Hazard in acres of space out wide. Koeman attempts a clearance. And it's Rodri.
Hazard really was well marshalled there because he was denied the opportunity to turn.
It looked as though that might lead to something quite promising, but it turned out that that was not the case. Platini gets into a good position. Header!
Mantap. Keeper ya.
Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. Park Ji-sung, and across it goes.
Oh, how that cross missed everyone is an absolute mystery to me. It warranted a finishing touch.
De Jong. Weghorst. João Cancelo providing an outlet on that flank. And he was alert to it. Well, there's your danger man, a title that is entirely justified. Looking for options for movement, and he welcomes it in. Hazard with the delivery. And the keeper gets his hands on it. Park Ji-sung. Messi. Decent progress down the left. Serginho going face-to-face with his great rival. Koeman. And it's Serginho. Serginho's cross. And that is expertly dealt with. Rodri. Oh, it's a promising build-up, this. Plenty of really nice passing. It's a promising position. That's good play. Great vision. And he's picked it up out wide. Big header! Oh, he's been caught on it here, and he's following up.
That's just playing it safe and simple.
Gitu guys.
That, Peter, is wonderful reading of the game. Perfect positioning. Well played.
Nah,
What a throw in. João Cancelo. Rodri. Played out towards the right wing. Cross from Cancelo. He gets big. And the header is disappointing in the end.
cross
There's some good movement inside the box. No shortage of targets here.
And it's Hullet. Baresi. Now it's Platini. And it's been given away. Nesta. João Cancelo. Deep into stoppage time. Serginho is one of the key ingredients in the team's attack. And the first half is done. Well, there were plenty of talking points in that first half, but just the one goal. It's still anybody's game here.
Yeah, on the face of it, it looks a fair reflection of what we've all seen, Peter. Some incisive play one side, battling qualities on the other. I think this game is there to be won, and a minor tweak maybe all it needs to change it.
Paris Saint-Germain are in a pretty decent position after 45 minutes. 1-0 to the good.
Changement.
So off we go once more.
Well, if you're ahead, it's a good time to start moving the ball quicker, Peter. Entice your opponents out. See if you can open them up a bit more.
Bullet. Rodri could move up a gear here. Hazard. He's picked his way through. Hazard! They've done it! And look what it means to them. This is a position of genuine strength now. The movement so precise, the finish sumptuous.
Look, if you want to be effective on the break, then the key element is always pace. That's what really rips defences apart, and it's difficult to find an answer to it when it's applied like that.
Paris Saint-Germain are sitting pretty, 2-0 up.
The turning of the screw comes to mind, Peter. They've got them where they want them.
Hazard. Baresi, a picture of focus and alertness. Park Ji-sung could try cutting inside. He's got through. Just cruising. They are cruising. Up by 3. They have their boots on the throats of their foes. It was wonderfully efficient.
Yeah, it all came from some really smart movement, Peter. Did the defence let themselves down by not picking him up? I think
Oh, they could be caught out here. Well, it's still early in the second half, but this does look like a job already done. Arsenal appear to be happy to let their front players stay up front all the time.
Well, it's signalling to the opposition that they're setting themselves up for the counter-attack. It's plain and simple.
It's out for a goal kick. That looks a decent ball. And this is Van Nistelrooy. That'll be a corner. And now a sudden chance to counter. And it's going to be another one.
Changement en cours.
Corner number 2 then. Arsenal are looking to go forward now. Van Nistelrooy running with the ball. Van Nistelrooy has got himself a free kick. Oh, that's a booking, always looked it.
Well, sometimes a loose foul can trigger a completely different spell of play, and it makes even less sense.
Nesta. Nesta. Still no way through. The defending here is resolute. And this is Van Nistelrooy. And he cuts out the supply. Weghorst. Jisung.
It's the sort of situation that they'll want to capitalise on now.
Oh, now here's an interesting matchup.
Oh, great feat, that.
And he's in on goal. He's having a shot! Oh, no. And one more try. It's in. And that brings up the century. Goal number 100 for one very special player. That was easy. Almost too easy.
Well, from a defensive perspective, Peter, that's a really poor one to give away. Yes, the movement was very good, but the defence made it way too easy.
Paris Saint-Germain are having a ball here. Up he goes! And it's headed over. Hazard. And it's Michel Platini. And this is Hullet. Serginho cuts out the pass. Ødegaard. Hullet. Van Nistelrooy. Baresi. And here's Hullet. That's a shade optimistic. Well, he certainly caught him there. It's a free kick. He knew what was coming. That's a yellow card. That has not gone well. Kimmich. Crosses it in here. And it's Hullet. Baresi. Now, can they get him away? Big chance! Well, now it's a race for the ball. Keeper always had the measure of that.
Changement pour le Paris Saint-Germain. Le numéro 9.
A moment to try and place the cherry on the cake.
Le numéro 21. Neymar. Temps additionnel, 5 minutes.
Hullet. Oh, super ball. Neymar. And that interception was most necessary.
That was well played, well stopped.
Now, what about a counter-attack? Van Nistelrooy. Shin to shin, bicep to bicep, and he wins out. Very nicely done. No, it's come to nothing. Oh, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking. And we're done. Paris Saint-Germain really have hit the heights. A tour de force that has left their opponents...
Oke.
Sebetulnya Pak Hujan. Bingung. Coba ibu. Aku boleh makan pisang goreng.
Boleh.
Mas mau?
Nanti Mas mau suka Mas.
Mas punya
Suka aja.
lihat.
Waduh, nggak ada.
So bring it on. Hype, expectation, emotion. The game yet to kick off. The excitement already palpable.
Lagi
The
na
stage is set for a stirring showdown here. The supporters in great voice, and there's a
Mana?
real sense of anticipation in the air. Game on. Well, if you did just miss it, we are up and running already. Park Ji-sung, undoubtedly the centre of attention today.
Itu
Another
ke
huge landmark
Kabumi kok.
reached. It is his 500th game for the team.
Well, Peter, it's so good.
Luis Suarez. Luis Suarez! And collective relief etched on the faces of the defenders.
And this is why almost every team presses from the front these days, Peter. If you get it right,
Malam,
it
kirain
creates more
tadi
chances.
Sukabumi.
And it's Nedved. Aims beyond the defence. Hangs one. Cristiano Ronaldo! Firm header just off target.
That's a really decent chance.
He's had a shot! A collective sigh of relief from the defence.
Well, it wasn't the best pass, was it? The apologetic look says it all, really. He knows he could have got his team in real trouble then.
Now it's Hullet. Bonucci gets a foot in here. Nicely weighted ball. Oh, it looks a good ball through. Takes a shot! And it's a goal!
Well, they would have been looking at him to produce the goods. And that was very kind of him to oblige so early.
That is so good. Such sharp skills and such a delicious finish.
Yeah, he gets top marks for that finish. I honestly thought his odds weren't that good.
I doubt very much that this was in the script.
I guess.
He gets big. It's a loose. Oh, he's been caught napping. Now the ball in. Park Ji-sung. Baresi. Park Ji-sung.
Yes.
Oh, he's going to be pulled back for that one. Now, the ref's been lenient here. I doubt he'll get too many more chances. And here's Park Ji-sung. Might be... And a chance! He has done it! And once more, we are all square. You score, we score.
Well, that's so refreshing. They went a goal down, and you never would have guessed it. Their reaction has been emphatic.
Just gorgeous. The most glorious, delicious of touches. Followed up with an unerring finish.
Yeah, the right touch in moments like that is key to what follows. All very neat and tidy.
And that has added a whole new complexion to the game.
Well, they just couldn't have responded any better, Peter. Yeah, there's the old cliche about how teams can lose focus after scoring, but you still have to take your chances. Brilliant.
And here's Suarez. And he's worked it through. He rises! Another big chance that gets away.
They're just unrelenting, Peter. Wave after wave of attacks. Now it's just a matter of making at least one of them count.
And he's managed to get free. Bonucci with a fine tackle. Midway through the first period, and it's looking quite a game here. Robertson is looking to influence the game from out wide. Robertson knocks it into space. That's tidy. Oh, it's Nedved. Nedved cuts a frustrated figure right now. He just cannot get away.
They're just trying to negate his influence, and it looks like whatever it takes.
All driven towards the far post. Oh, look at the space here. He's got off the post. Firm header just off target.
He did so well there. It's just a shame about the accuracy. And
it's Robertson. Played it. A header! Oh, not this time, but a lot of applause for the thought.
That definitely had the element of surprise to it. Clearly came in when no one was expecting it, and it was drilled.
Rijkaard picks it up from the goal kick. That's been cut out, well played. Cristiano Ronaldo. Platini. Baresi. And the through ball. No, that's been intercepted. Well, he was clearly disappointed with that pass.
Paris Saint-Germain clearly should have gone for the easier pass. Now they'll have to quickly regroup.
That's a sharp pass. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. Bonucci. Rijkaard is the distributor-in-chief, always looking for movers. Well, we've seen that early, used a certain sixth sense. Well, the ball just didn't work out for the run that he made.
They should have done a lot better there. The final ball was very poor.
That's a good intervention. That was what he had to make in the face of danger that was growing. And this is Luis Suarez. Bullet. He's had a fair tumble under that challenge. Robertson with the challenge, and he has given away a free kick. Pickford getting this one clear. Looking for a runner. Oh, the chip pass hasn't quite come off. Referee's had a look, and he's blown his whistle for half-time. So it's all square. Neither side has been able to make a telling difference, but it hasn't been for the lack of trying. Reflections on the first half?
Well, I don't think either side will have too much to complain about or worry about, Peter. 1-1 is a fair reflection of the game so far, so it'll be fascinating to see how both teams go about trying to establish a little more control in this second half.
Paris Saint-Germain are level pegging at half-time then, and it's a finely balanced game. 1-1 the score. So we're just settling back into this second half. That's a cute ball. Nedved. And it's Hazard.
Alah,
Isco. Oh, facing up to his adversary. This is a formidable matchup. Ah, that's a fine interception. Bullet.
It's the sort of situation that they'll want to capitalise on now.
Well, quality clearly deserted him at the crucial moment.
Encouraged the pass with an intelligent run, but the pass just lacked pace.
And here's Lewandowski. Hazard. Oh, he's felt that, hasn't he? Well, that's surely a foul. Free kick. Just off target.
Yeah, it's good movement though. A bit unlucky he couldn't actually steer it goalwards.
Assalamualaikum. Waalaikumsalam.
He's had it nicked away. And it's Hazard. Now it's Lewandowski. Platini. He ran himself into trouble there. Free kick given away. Well, that's a booking. Always looked it. Pickford, denied by an instinctive save.
I think he's done great there, both reading it and dealing with it.
And we have our very first corner. Let's make sure that's not getting through. And now a sudden chance to counter. A slightly better ball would have led to a very different outcome there.
Well, everything up to the final pass looked decent. They just couldn't pick out that killer ball.
And the shot! Nedved. And it's Isco. Cristiano Ronaldo. Great ball if he can get there. Decent chance! And that's what you call inspired goalkeeping.
Suarez actually didn't do an awful lot wrong, to be honest.
Isco! That was superb goalkeeping.
Isco is offering a wry smile there.
Oh, what has happened here? And this is Hazard. There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through. Robertson spread it left. Now it's Nedved. Well timed, excellent interception.
A lot of space here, a real opportunity.
And here's Hazard. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup.
Yeah, they were looking for a counter-attack.
Rijkaard going full tilt down the right-hand side. Distributed tidily. Looking to go deep. Oh, that's wonderful alertness. And it's Robertson. Fired deep towards the back post. And it's safely in the keeper's hands.
They'll want to make the most of this turnover.
Oh, he's been caught on it here.
Paris Saint-Germain really can't be faulted for their attitude, and if they go on to win this, it'll be fully deserved.
Now it's Luis Suarez. Luis Suarez tries to play it through. And he's onside. Climbs up big. Goal at his mercy, and somehow he's missed it.
Cristiano Ronaldo fully appreciates that he could have won it then, and now he'll be all the keener not to lose it.
Well, that's well seen too. A game with so much to recommend it. Fabulous contest, but still no clear winner. It's Cristiano Ronaldo! And he's following up!
They've got to be quick moving this forward.
Lewandowski looking to get on the end of this. Platini.
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks. I think we might be done here, Peter. I don't see there being enough time for them to try again.
Hazard can so cleverly bypass the press. That was good pressing, forced the error to put an end to it before things could get even more threatening. He's free, he has got space. Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent, it's almost personal, and it had to be. That's a good ball out wide. Park Ji-sung in acres of space out wide. Shot a goal!
WZ84C mengucapkan
Another moment of magic, a real wow moment.
That's what he lives for, Peter. Not a lot more to add.
Le numéro 11. Changement pour le Paris Saint-Germain. Le numéro 9.
So,
Hazard.
and the referee brings it to a close. What a terrific response it was to adversity. What a fantastic game from those players. What unity.
I can't read that Arabic language. I'm not Arabic. Where is Cannavaro? Oke guys, cukup segitu aja. Terima kasih sudah nonton. Thank you so much.